On paper, Silver Surfer versus Martian Manhunter looks fair. In reality, one is a fundamental force of the universe, the other is a green guy who dies to fire. Let's stop pretending this is close. It's common logic in the comic community. People look at Martian Manhunter, a guy with Superman-level strength plus Xavier-level telepathy, and they assume he can shut down anyone's mind before the fight even starts. One of these characters is a biological organism fighting for his life. The other is a fundamental force of the universe wearing silver skin. You have to stop kidding yourself. This fight was over before it started. Here is where the DC fanboys usually start typing, Surfer only has travel speed. He gets tagged by Spider-Man. You have to stop it. Norrin Radd crosses galaxies in seconds and processes information in nanoseconds. Martian Manhunter struggles to keep up with Flash on a good day. We aren't just talking about a race here, we are talking about durability and planetary blunt force. Surfer flies through stars and surfs on supernovas. The gap in physical stats isn't a gap, it is a canyon. He has complete control over his molecular structure. This is what allows him to phase, shapeshift, and heal. In JLA issue 75, Martian Manhunter helped pull the Earth out of a black hole. Manhunter's strength is oftentimes unchallenged. But here's the problem. Surfer isn't biological anymore. He is a concept. When Norrin Radd accepted the power cosmic, his soul was essentially wrapped in energy that predates the universe. In Silver Surfer Black issue 4, we see him literally deconstructed and effectively reborn inside a star. He doesn't have muscles to tire out. He doesn't have a brain in the traditional sense that Manhunter can simply switch off. Martian Manhunter fights using his body. Surfer fights using the fabric of reality. When Manhunter shapeshifts, he is rearranging his own molecules. When Surfer uses matter manipulation, he is rearranging your molecules. This is the first major mismatch. Manhunter has to touch you to phase through you. Surfer can simply unmake the atoms of the air you're breathing from across the solar system. Let's look at the receipts for speed and durability, because this is where the Speed Force arguments usually come up. Martian Manhunter is fast. He has kept pace with Barry Allen in cruising speed, and in JLA Trial by Fire, as Furnace, he speed blitzed the entire Justice League. He is easily faster than light. If this were a boxing match, Manhunter could land 1,000 hits before a normal human blinked. But Surfer operates on travel speed that breaks physics. During the Annihilation Wave, Surfer wasn't just flying, he was sensing distress calls across galaxies and arriving instantly. We aren't talking light speed, we are talking instant transmission levels of speed. Manhunter is fast, he keeps pace with Superman. But let's look at the receipts from the Annihilation era. Most people bring up Manhunter keeping pace with Wally West, but that is travel within a solar system. Surfer operates on a galactic scale. In Annihilation, Silver Surfer issue number 1, Norrin Radd crosses 500,000 light-years in a matter of seconds to intercept the Annihilation Wave. Do the math. To cross 500,000 light-years in seconds requires speed that isn't just FTL. It is millions of times the speed of light. While Manhunter is flying from Earth to Mars, Surfer has already scanned every planet in the Andromeda Galaxy. During the Annihilation War, he was searching entire star systems for Galactus in the time it takes a human to take a breath. Manhunter can phase through attacks, sure, but he can't fight something that is literally everywhere at once. And durability? This is the nail in the coffin. Manhunter has a very famous weakness: fire. Now I know modern writers have made this psychological, or he has overcome it, but extreme heat still affects his density control. Guess what the Silver Surfer produces? Pure cosmic radiation and heat. Surfer channels the energy of stars. He doesn't need a match. He can turn the battlefield into the surface of the sun instantly. Even if John has conquered his fear of fire, he hasn't conquered the physics of thermal destruction. Surfer has tanked blows from a rage-lusted Thor and the Hulk. Manhunter has been knocked out by a surprise attack from standard heavy hitters. The durability tier is simply different. This is the only category that matters to the Martian Manhunter always wins crowd. They will scream telepathy and call it a day. And to be fair, Manhunter is arguably the strongest telepath in DC. But here is the problem they ignore. Silver Surfer doesn't just have Nendal. Mansen bontana diwi, sistante densis, modistans, now he vi, yao, and has cosmic awareness. His mind is connected to the fabric of the universe. Trying to mind-wipe someone who communes with Galactus isn't like mind-wiping a Green Lantern. Let's break down why John's 1 win condition is actually a trap. Let's respect Manhunter here. His telepathy is absurd. He has scanned every mind on Earth simultaneously. He has broken through Mageddon's psychic defenses. He is arguably the strongest telepath in the DC universe. But Silver Surfer's mind is not a human mind. It is cosmic awareness. Surfer is constantly connected to the universe itself. His mind processes the birth of stars and the death of galaxies in real time. In Infinity Gauntlet, Surfer was one of the few beings who understood the scale of Thanos' threat before it happened. Trying to telepathically shut down the Silver Surfer isn't like hacking a computer. It's like trying to download the entire internet onto a USB drive. The sheer volume of cosmic data Surfer processes would likely fry John's mind if he tried to enter it deep enough to force a shutdown. The pro-DC crowd always argues, Manhunter will just mind wipe him. But let's look at JLA. Trial by Fire specifically issues number 84 through number 89. In that arc, we see the upper limits of Martian telepathy. When Manhunter attempts to absorb the collective subconscious of humanity to stop a burning, chaotic force, he doesn't dominate it, he breaks. The influx of chaotic data destabilizes his mind and unleashes Furnace. Now compare humanity's subconscious to the power cosmic. The Silver Surfer's mind channels the energy of the universe itself. In Infinity Gauntlet, Surfer's mind withstands direct psychic assault from Thanos wielding the Mind Stone. If the collective anxiety of Earth was enough to break Manhunter into Furnace, attempting to enter the mind of a being who creates black holes with a thought wouldn't wipe the Surfer. It would lobotomize the Martian. Moondragon, a Thanos-level telepath, has failed to control Surfer. The odds of Jun doing it before Surfer blasts him are near zero. If you box score these two, you might trick yourself into thinking it's a 6 out of 10 fight. It isn't. It is a 10 out of 10 execution. Martian Manhunter is a Justice League heavyweight. Silver Surfer is a cosmic abstract. The moment Norrin decides the fight is over, it is over. So, how does this end? In a death battle, Martian Manhunter is a Swiss Army knife. Silver Surfer is a nuke. Manhunter has to get close, or enter Surfer's mind, to win. Surfer just has to think, and the area around Manhunter becomes a black hole, or a supernova, or a vacuum. Surfer can drain the solar energy from Martian Manhunter's cells, the very source of his power, in seconds, just like he did to the Hulk. The Silver Surfer wins this fight every time. Like it or not, the Surfer wouldn't lose to Martian Manhunter. The power cosmic and the transformation as Herald of Galactus would make him too powerful for Martian Manhunter. Let me know if you agree in the comments. I welcome a friendly debate. Convince me that Martian Manhunter wins and I will make an updated video. For more comic assessments and what-if matchups, like and subscribe. See you next time, and stay geeky.